Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are truly amazing. We have updated information on 4 Social Security shakeups from Biden that could hit your wallet by 2024. This video is loaded with information. We're going to do some deep depth in coverage on this article alone just to tell you exactly what's going on with Social Security. You are not going to want to miss this video. It is loaded with information. So guys, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join the family and smash that like button if you appreciate the news. We already know there's a lot of shakeups happening, especially with the Republicans, the Democrats, the Senate, the House of Representatives, this whole battle with DeSantis, Trump, and Joe Biden. And there's a lot of controversy on what's going to happen when it comes to election time. They know and understand how important your vote is. So we got to be very careful that they don't tell us something that we want to hear in order just to gain our vote. We kind of saw that happen with Joe Biden when he promised the $2,000 stimulus checks that never came to pass. Now he's really pushing this student debt cancellation, saying that he's going to make it happen. He can do it, but it's just not working out. And he's telling you that because he wants to gain these students' votes. Because if they vote for him, then he has a better chance of winning. But I've got a video real fast. Before we dive into this news, I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss it. But look who's going to win for the Republican Party if they run for election.
Shows Trump at 51% among Republican voters, DeSantis at 22%. Trump actually gained support following his second indictment. Well, even in a narrow 2-candidate field, NBC says Trump beats DeSantis 60-36.
And yes, DeSantis, he's good. He's doing great things in Florida. But at the same time, when it comes to Donald Trump, his numbers are going up even more. The more they try to put him in prison, the more they try to go against him, it's only making people want to vote for him more. So guys, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. But for right now, let's dive into the news. As the Social Security Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust faces depletion by 2033, President Joe Biden has suggested what MSN calls a sweeping 4-point plan to bolster funds in the trust and help fill the $22.4 trillion fundage shortage shown in 2023. If the federal government can't fix the shortage, it could result in benefit cuts up to 24% just in a little bit of time. Now, while some of Biden's proposal changes will affect mostly high earners and company executives, those who have retirement savings plans exponentially higher than the average American, some will affect the middle and lower class wage earners, especially those who may rely on that Social Security check every single month. If that's you, then you definitely want to tune in to hear what Joe Biden is suggesting will benefit you by 2024. The implement payroll tax for income over $400,000. Now, we talked about this roughly in my video earlier today, and I really had a setback because I was all for it 100%, but then I got to thinking and processing, okay, is that truly fair? Many of you guys in that video said, yes, it is, and a lot more said, actually, John, you make a very valid point, and Cindy actually made the best point. So I thought, if you have a cookout and you invite 5 people, and 4 out of the 5 make $50,000 a year, but there's one guy that makes $100,000. When you ask everybody to chip in for the cookout, do you tell the 4 that make 50, hey, you give me 20, 20, 20, 20, but the guy that makes 100, you give me 40? Well, that's not really fair to him. I mean, he's done his thing to make that money, so why should he have to pay more? So think about that. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. But I like what Cindy said about the whole aspect of, why don't everybody give the same percentage? So, in fact, if you make however much you make, you give 10%. So that means if you make less, you still give your 10. If you make more, you still give 10. And that way, it's fair across the board. And I said, that's kind of like what the Bible said, right? Give 1/10. And hey, it works. Everybody, no matter how much you make, it's still the same, no matter what level you're at. But that is what they're wanting to do. So let me know your thoughts down in the description below. Yes, change the way COLA increases are calculated. I've said this for the long time. I've shouted it from the rooftops. The way that they actually calculate all this doesn't make any sense. I truly believe they need to rethink how they're doing it, which they are, and they're going to go base more off how it affects you, the elderly, the seniors, and how it really changes the whole aspect of the game and how much money you get, because they need to look at it from your point of view, not just the way that they think it should happen. Next thing, they want to increase the primary insurance amount, making sure that they indicating how much money you receive in Social Security benefits depending on the age you began claiming benefits and your average index monthly earnings. So increasing that will help experience rising expenses such as healthcare in later life. They're wanting to really help you guys with Medicare, healthcare, anything that would put more money back in your pocket. And just to reiterate, all of these suggestions and proposals are to put more money back in your pocket. And last but not least, they increase the special minimum benefit for lifetime lower wage workers. And I think this is probably the best one of them all, to try to make your monthly payment not less than $1,500. Many of you have commented saying you make $800, $900, $1,000, and that's not a whole lot of money, guys, not in today's time, and it's not working. People don't have enough to survive on making that low of money. So now he's saying, let's push it to $1,500, and that's going to give everyone a better opportunity to make more. But I think that he should also take care of those that make $2,000, $1,500, $2,500, give you guys a $500 increase, because again, anything helps. Anything more than what you're getting is just going to help you guys have a better life, not worry about the stress of being able to pay bills, put food on your table, or have gas in your car. There's a lot of things that we're facing, especially the senior community. Now, one thing that I talked about yesterday that I almost fell out of my chair. In 2019, you were looking at a little over 5 million seniors and elderly that were living in poverty. And the one reason why Joe Biden is pushing to increase your benefit by 125% above the poverty level is so that way you're not living in poverty. In 2022, the actual amount of elderly senior citizens that are living in poverty jumped from a little over 5 million up to 16.5 million. I almost fell out of my chair. That's 3 times more within, 4 years? And guys, it's like, why is this happening? How can they not understand that this number keeps going up? It doesn't need to go, it needs to go down. So why aren't they working on a resolution to make sure that you're not living in poverty? Again, I'm in your side, I'm in your corner, figuring out this news to let you know exactly what's going on. But yet, they are the ones that control how much you get, how much they determine how much you get, and there's a lot of benefactors that go along with it. So guys, this is the most up-to-date information out there. Make sure to keep watching. We've got more videos on the way. You've been a great audience. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your love and support. Stay tuned because I've got more videos. And until next time, I'm John Mira. Peace.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the